we're back. This is Jeremy's version of Palpatine Force Lightning.
No, you will die. Bro,
We're
starting
here.
off with some bangers from Master Dad
Dude.
Bane.
DB came in here and left us with a whole episode.
Just like a beautiful rainbow unicorn poop right on our front lawn as we're walking out to go get the newspaper.
Oh,
we're like,
I miss those days.
Yeah, man.
That's not a thing anymore, is it? It'd be a thing some places, surely. I know it's not here.
Definitely in some places, but not not where I am.
Oh, dude. Walking out the front to a glad wrapped piece of paper rolled up.
Yep.
Was one of the best
Send your
parts
dog to go get it.
Oh, dude. One of the best parts of a Saturday, Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. and then you sit down with your coffee and just like what's going on Epstein's? You know what I mean? Crazy.
Well,
bro.
Dude, a week ago we got. I suppose it's a trailer, but it is technically advertised as a TV spot. But I suppose the lead up to it was, it's going to be a trailer. What are we going to get, kind of thing. And ended up, just being this TV spot that was very underwhelming.
It was definitely a choice. I don't know if it was the right
choice.
One.
Yeah,
it was a choice. Motzi. Yeah, man. I mean, like, I was really keen to talk about it because I know that it was such a small thing, but I think the impact of it says a lot more.
Oh, 100%.
Which is why I kind of wanted to, I wanted to talk about the trailer and kind of the impact.
Yeah.
Kind of the impact today because, dude, I mean, everything that Master Dad Bane said is, honestly, it's pretty fucking right.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty right.
For you guys just tuning in, we'll quickly go through it. But yeah, his thoughts were that it was a total waste of money. For us old guys, we understood the homage, but no one else did. As far as telling people to get to the theater for this movie, it didn't do that at all. And the other thing is that I don't think it's just an age thing. I think it's also a location thing. If you're in America, you probably understand it a bit more. But for Australians, Europeans, Asians, whatever, everyone outside of America is going to have absolutely no idea what the target is there. And yeah, that's it is advertised as a TV spot. I think just everyone thought the hype was telling us it was going to be a trailer. And
yeah,
to be fair, I was trying not to get too excited because I didn't think it'd be something like that, but I just thought whatever we were going to get was going to be underwhelming. I didn't think that though.
Bro, wasn't it like the Force Awakens one that they did insane?
Yeah, well, they did a solo one as well. They did a solo trailer at it.
Bro,
at the Super Bowl, and that was good. That was a proper trailer, and that was a good trailer.
I say let's compare after we check out what Dad Bane has said.
Yeah,
I say we compare.
Yeah,
the two, or compare some Super Bowl ones. But yeah, man. I don't know.
So yeah, 7 to 10 mil, which I'm not shocked at. It's a Super Bowl ad. I know they are ridiculous amounts of money for 30 seconds plus the cost of production, whatever that was. Probably not a lot, to be honest. Not a lot to them. A lot to us, not a lot to them. Whatever that was, the movie, yeah, and it is a very low budget film, which is kind of scary for a return to cinema after 7 years in the wilderness.
Bro, it's so low budget. But they built a whole AT-AT. Make that make sense. Every time I hear low budget, and then I think of them making an AT-AT, like a life-size one to film in. Bro, how?
But then
it just doesn't compute.
Yeah. I'm wondering this is me being hopeful here, because I remember reading what Roger Christian that did, and that how the budget kept getting cut and cut and cut further and further for A New Hope, and all the creativity they had to go to come up with the Falcon, the sabers, and all this sort of stuff. If the budget is low for this, I wonder how creative they had to get with some of the physical things on set. So maybe it could be kind of
Yeah.
good in a way. That's what I'm hoping. That's
No,
me
I,
being
I,
hopeful, but
I
that's what I'm
agree.
hoping.
I agree, dude. Like
Mm,
the one thing that I learned from Connor and Seth Beyond the Gym
yeah,
Street is
it's a good quote.
limitation breeds creativity. And if you are limited, you'll find a way to get what you want or get what you need, you know?
Yeah.
I'm actually that is really exciting, but I just can't,
Mm,
dude, I don't know where they put their money.
mm,
If they're making a life, that's what I'm saying is like,
yeah.
it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that it's a low budget. It's not a bad thing that they spent the money on
Yeah.
life size AT-AT because dude, it's definitely going into the park. Okay,
Oh,
come on.
yeah. Dude,
Like,
imagine how
but
cool
then
that'd
I
be.
but then I wonder, like, how the hell they fit it into the budget?
Mm,
Genuinely,
yeah.
like how the hell does this compute unless they made it for the park and then they used it in the movie and then they don't count that towards the film.
Mm,
Like I was trying to wrap my head around it. And then the amount of money that they spent, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of how much money they would have spent at the Super Bowl. Like I know obviously I understand it's very expensive.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand it's very expensive. But how much money?
Mm.
How much money?
That's why
Man.
I'm really interested to see what the return on investment would be because people like I like for people that have seen that ad for the first time and weren't already planning on going to see the movie, is that ad going to make them go and want to see the movie? Like people already know it's coming out. What is the return on investment on that ad? I just feel like the marketing for this has been very underwhelming as a whole. We're meant to be getting another trailer. They said late last week. They said very soon. So I'm imagining sometime this week even. We're meant to be getting
Yeah,
another trailer.
definitely. But I don't know what they're doing. I
Mm,
really don't know what they're doing. Like it's because I understand, for anyone who doesn't know, Sam Elliott,
yeah,
he's the guy with the really deep voice.
yeah,
Who was the one like narrating over it.
yeah,
And I get that they're doing it's like, like a Western style, everything, like cowboy, all that kind of stuff leaning into it, which by the way,
yeah.
I'm very excited about because I
Mm,
feel like the old Western movies are such a cool genre. And the best thing is you really don't have to spend that much money
yeah,
if you localize it. And I feel like this one is going to be majority of the movie. Like it's changed my perception on what it could be. I think
yeah,
majority of this movie is going to be localized onto one planet.
yeah.
um like there's no way they can just spend all that much money. um but yeah, no, like it's, I don't know, man. I got it. I understood what it was,
Yeah,
and it was kind of like, oh cool. Like I love Western movies, but is this really what people want to see? Is this really what's going to get people in? Like I'm not going to lie, I was really underwhelmed by that thing. Like even then, it was like a montage of them riding the Tauntauns
mm,
with, like an old school wagon,
yeah,
riding the Tauntauns, and then just having multiple angles of the same ride.
mm,
Like that's really effectively that's it. And I was like, it doesn't add anything. Now I'm not saying that you have to blow us away. Don't blow us away. Like keep us on the edge, being like, oh, I really want to go see it. Like I would love that. I would love that
yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, just I don't know what the target audience is.
So
Is my question.
I'm just having a look at what they did for Solo because I'm having a look at Motzi's comment there, and I don't think anyone expected like a full 2 minute trailer or anything. But what they did for Solo was they did a 45-second trailer, like a proper excerpt from the trailer, and then they released the full trailer. I don't know if this was like a bit of the trailer they released the next day or there were different scenes altogether. But it was basically an
Mhm.
advertisement, a 45-second advertisement for the trailer releasing the next day. And so people got some footage of the film and it looks really cool. And then the full trailer came out the next day, which I think is perfect. That's exactly what they should have done here. Seeing as they're going to release a trailer as soon as this week anyway,
Hmm.
why not have done that? Last week. It's
Well, they're definitely keeping their like cards close to their chest,
mm,
which is something that's actually kind of excited me. I
yeah.
didn't expect to be told everything. Like Mando walks onto the screen and goes, "Hey, by the way, you've taken Grogu," and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, they've taken Grogu," or Grogu like uses the Force and he
Yeah.
lifts up an X-wing or whatever, or like he lifts up the razor. Lifts up the Razor Crest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like no, I'm absolutely not expecting that. But I was expecting to understand the target of the movie.
Yeah.
Like because dude, you don't need more than 20 seconds to
Mm,
show the target of the movie. All you got to do is show one specific scene, like what they did, but
yeah.
something that is relatable to what people want to watch.
Mm.
Um, that's literally it. Like I love Sam Elliott. I
Yeah.
love cowboy movies. I love all that kind of shit. But I was really confused.
Mm.
Didn't mean that I'm not excited for it, bro. I'm going to
Yeah.
be one of
Yeah.
the first people in the movies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so excited. I'm excited because they're keeping their cards close to their
Mm.
chest. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like, it's confused me more because
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this movie?
Mm.
They're hinting at so many different things. It feels like a conglomeration of multiple different styles of movies.
Yeah. Now the target audience is especially for because when you do something that's like nostalgic but purely for Americans, you take out every other country in the world besides Americans immediately. So you're left with Americans, and they're left with Americans above a certain age as well. So it's a
Mhm.
really like for your Star Wars audience, you've taken out a solid 80%, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's like I'm probably in the right age range, but I'm Australian. I've got no idea what their beer commercials used to look like back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you. I get you. I just think, honestly, I prefer if they've got a target. Like I've said this how many times.
Mm,
If you have a target of, all right, this is what this is what I want to do. I'm not straying from my course.
mm,
These are the kind of people that I want. This is the kind of story that I'm going to tell. I'm not going to sway into whatever camp. I don't care about anything but this right now.
yeah.
Like I appreciate it because it ages really well. Like when you've got a specific vision, it ages well.
Mm,
Look at the original trilogy. Look at the prequels. The thing about the sequels is that it wasn't specific. Like
yeah.
it didn't have the like its core the same, so it didn't age as well. But like thematically, bro, I think it's one of the most beautiful versions of Star Wars. Like I
Hmm.
love the cinematography. I think it was
Yeah. Yeah.
unbelievably beautiful. That aged really, really well.
Yeah.
That definitely did. So I'd be curious, man. Like as much as I can appreciate it, are they targeting this towards the old heads? Like, is this trying to be a, hey, by the way, if you like the original trilogy,
Mm.
come watch Mando and Grogu? Because I know that Mando. Oh, I know that Mando and Grogu. Well, I know that Mando was something that a lot of the original trilogy fans liked because they were
Mm.
like, yeah, this is not some damn stupid woke bullshit.
Yeah.
But they've got like a really cool guy in a suit of armor
Yeah.
in a Star Wars universe, and then you've got Luke Skywalker. It was an ode to all of these people that have
Yeah.
been so loyal to Star Wars from its inception.
Mm.
And you could definitely feel that. Like you could definitely feel Jon Favreau's childhood love for Star
Yeah.
Wars in that show, which is amazing. And I can guarantee you, if they've actually given him the reins, he's going to make an incredible movie.
Yeah.
Incredible movie. I
Yeah.
have no doubt. But I'm very confused.
Yeah. That's the like. It's not. I'm not losing my mind over it like I think a lot of people are. but yeah, I think that's the overwhelming feeling. It was just confusion. Like, what was the goal out of this kind of thing?
Yeah,
Um,
big time.
but yeah. Also, did we touch on what nerds say here?
Oh,
Trailer was very underwhelming. I mean, it wasn't even a trailer though, was it? It was just a what do you call it? A
it was
TV
like a
spot.
little clip.
Yeah. The marketing is low-key asked for this movie. It has not been great. But I'm holding on the small sliver of hope that the movie blows my expectations out of the water. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know what my expectations are for the... Like, I'm obviously very hopeful for it, but we do not know a lot about this movie at all. Like, we know
Mm.
Embo's probably going to be, the bad guy. Mando and Grogu.
Yep.
Imperial remnants. What's going on, though? How does Embo link in? Like, I don't even know how to theorize what's going to happen in this movie.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, for their first movie in theaters, there's in a re-release in 7 8 years. You'd think they'd market the hell out of this movie, but I'm just a random person on the internet.
Look, I can agree. I can agree with the whole 7 to 8 years comment, but at the same time, I really do think that they're gonna keep a lot of what they're doing very, very minimal for the effect that the Acolyte has had, like globally, bro, globally, that has absolutely shat on Star Wars. Because
Yeah,
the thing is, the movies, different story. Some
yeah,
people are like, "Oh my god, I love the sequels. Like the sequels are so good." A lot of people are saying, "No my Star Wars." Wait for like wait for like 10 years time and then we'll get the kids who grew up with it coming out and
yeah.
being like, this is the best thing that I've ever seen and I love Ray. Dude, I can't wait for that moment, just the same as what we had with the prequels.
Mm.
But it's like, you know they're I think they're very cautious. Star Wars feels like a dying brand. If in all honesty, it feels like
Okay.
a dying brand. I I see the effect of what it's having on people is minimizing massively,
Mm-hmm.
massively. Like we're not seeing anywhere near the amount of money being put into Star Wars
Yeah.
now as what it was before.
Mm.
Just on paper, it doesn't mean that it's worse. I
Yeah.
actually, dude, Mando and Grogu is I'm unbelievably excited for, but Mando in general, man,
Yeah.
I love it. It's my favorite part of Star Wars, and it's new. Like George Lucas didn't add anything to it. Like I'm obsessed with Mando. I think he's so
Yeah.
fucking awesome. He's such a cool character. You've got such amazing people playing him, like really amazing
Mm.
people. So it's like, you know what, man? I think there's going to be a time and place for all of it, but I don't want to write it off by just saying why aren't they giving it their all after
Oh,
7 to 8
absolutely. Yeah.
years. Like they definitely gave it their all in other aspects. Like dude, they pumped out show after show after
Mm.
show. Like it went crazy. So the time that they would have spent on movies, they spent double, triple on TV shows.
Mm.
Like and Kenobi was one of the biggest ones that they did. I remember that was blowing up. Now, still, again,
Mm.
should have been a movie. Absolutely should have been a movie. Don't know why they changed it. Actually, I mean, I do know why they changed it because Disney are they're fantastic at like adjusting to whatever the current market needs. And you're
Mm.
seeing a greater want for shows. They will go, all right, done. Let's go in. Let's change this up. And dude,
Yeah.
I actually really respect it. Like the tradition is the traitor to now. If you can if you can stay traditional the whole time, generally you're not going to hit the same target audience. You're going to
Yeah.
be like looking at these people who are very nostalgia based and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
if you can see the now, which is what Disney's really good at doing, then
Yeah.
you're going to have unbelievably successful franchise. But when you do it in the wrong way, like they did with the Acolyte, and they just let people who, I think a very loud person doesn't mean that they're a very good person. And
Mm-hmm.
Leslie Headland is fantastic at what she does, but I think that show was very, very bad. And
Yeah.
it really ruined a lot of not just what the fans perceive Star Wars as, but what
Yeah.
Disney perceives Star Wars as. And dude,
Yeah.
there's no way they didn't say Mando and Grogu was going to be a movie way before The Acolyte was even being filmed. But I can guarantee you they would have cut budget. They would have cut a lot of the script. They would have said, all right, we're not going to spend anywhere near the amount on marketing, whatever. Which, you
Yeah.
know what, by the way, I understand that marketing's been shit,
Mm.
but like it hasn't been the worst, really. Like I mean, I like that they're relying on a fan base to push it. You
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
it's cool because it's new. Like it's new age stuff. Like how many times do we have influencers pushing or
Mm.
like fans being able to, dude, you and I have a voice. We're literally
Mm.
talking on a channel about this movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
Like
are the
what we're
marketing.
doing right now is the marketing.
Mm.
And it's like I appreciate I appreciate that if you're going to have a minimal budget, you're going to put more into the movie and you're going to rely on a new age marketing scheme. Like
Yeah.
how many times have they invited the influencers over to Lucasfilm and all that kind
Mm.
of stuff, and
Yeah.
and get them to look at behind the scenes and dude, and then the amount of clips that
Yeah.
they're probably purchasing people to make clips of everything all the time.
Yeah.
Like, bro, when I go on my Instagram, it's Star Wars clip after Star Wars clip after
Yeah.
Star Wars clip. It's not ending. So I can guarantee you that they're putting money in, but I don't think it's the way that people think.
Yeah.
I really don't. Which doesn't make me upset, dude. I'm actually really keen for it.
Well,
I'm really, really keen for it.
it's an interesting thing you bring up because like topic change, but still on the whole influence advertising sort of thing. This weekend in like the NBA basketball is All Star Weekend. So All Star Weekends where all the best players from the comp gather one city and they play off against each other. Basically, it's just a weekend. And for advertising this year, the NBA have brought it's in it goes to a different city every year. This year it's in Los Angeles. And this year for advertising, the NBA brought in about 200 influencers to LA and purely just to post because their whole goal was they want everyone's social media feeds to just be full of All-Star Weekend content. That was their advertising.
Fair.
Yeah. And that like, yeah, very relevant. That is their advertising, just social media.
Good on them. Like
Mm.
dude, it's the way of the world now. And
Mm.
like annoyingly for some people, but I think, man, I would rather listen to someone that I prefer their opinion of
Yeah.
than some
100%.
random guy behind some newspaper.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like how many times do you look at IMDb and it goes, I'm a professional reviewer, by the way, and I hate it, and I hated every part of it, and this movie was an absolute mockery to film. Mockery to not just film itself, but any kind of creative outlet. It was a terrible movie, and I personally am going to kill every person that was on set. And then it's like, and then you look at IMDb, and you go, oh fuck. You go to the movie, and it's like one of your favorite movies.
Mm.
And you're like,
Yeah.
man, who is this person?
Yeah.
But if I had, like, if I was going through if I was going through Star Wars YouTube, which by the way, Star Wars Sublight just put out there that Jesse got 3K. Everybody, Jesse.
Jeremy.
This is huge. This is huge. 3K. Guys, everybody who's in the chat, chuck up how much you love Jesse. Congrats, bro. That's amazing.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Man,
pretty
make a
cool.
post about that.
It's a nice thing to wake up to, but yeah.
Dude, I wish I could wake up to you as well. But no, like if I was scrolling through YouTube and I'm looking at Star Wars stuff and I'm like, I wonder what recommendations I could get for Star Wars. Like and I saw your page, I'd be like, wow, okay, I trust this guy's opinion because I see how much he loves it. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing the quality of your content and all that kind of stuff compared to some random shill that's just in the back of an office space.
Yeah.
Just going, I'm getting paid every day to watch movies and I hate it. I hate my job. My wife has been sleeping with the yoga trainer for the past 10 years.
Those,
it's just, yeah.
Those dudes from Empire Magazine who made that top 50 list.
Oh no! Massive thumbs down. Massive thumbs down to that, bro.
Good lord!
Massive thumbs down to that. I really don't. I don't know how they did that. I don't know how they got away with it.
my mind keep because it probably worked great for them. The amount of clicks they would have gotten on that. I know I clicked on that probably 5 to 10 times personally, but like
You're
the
right.
amount of clicks they would have gotten on that, they would have done so well out of that.
You're so right.
Just fantastic rage bait, really.
Rage bait.
Really good rage bait. Yeah. Really good rage bait. Really good rage bait. My God.
You know what I reckon we do?
What do you reckon
If we
do?
have the opportunity to, I reckon let's watch the Mando
Let's do it.
trailer that was at the
Let's do
Super
it.
Bowl, and then can you chuck up Solo as well?
I can absolutely chuck up Solo. Did you want to do Mando first?
So what a weapon. Let's do Mando first. Hell yeah.
Alright. So this is Mando. I'll just play it for a second. You tell me if you can hear it. You should be able to, but just tell me if you can.
Yeah. Yep.
All good?
Yep.
All
Yep. Can hear it. Yeah.
Times we choose our path. Other times the path chooses us. Through it all, we keep pushing forward, driven by a deeper purpose, guided by an unseen force. The journey never gets any easier. The bond just gets harder to break. This is the way.
Only in theaters and IMAX May 22nd.
See, you know what confused me the most about that is why they need that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was just like it's cool, and I still like it. Still brings a smile to my face seeing that. But I was like, yeah, it was just like at the end of it, it was like, why? That was sort of
No, but not even the trailer itself. I'm saying, why do they need the wagon pulled by Tauntauns?
yeah. I don't know.
Like, dude, it makes me question so much more.
I was like, yeah,
I'm
why?
like,
Why aren't they just riding the Tauntauns?
bro, not even just riding the Tauntauns. If you've got a ship, all right, and it maybe like they're probably going to be like, oh well, you can't get there. They're going to scan any reading, and I can guarantee that's going to be it. They can scan any ship or whatever, see you or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
sorry, Sublight just put in a fucking fan. Imagine that, dude. That
Sublight.
would have been cool.
That's an amazing shout.
And then just at the end, it's I have spoken.
Annoyingly, that guy's 6 foot under, but they need that because it's the Super Bowl audience they're targeting, not online Star Wars podcast. Yeah, man. Like we definitely agree there. It's but it's dude, it's just like it's so confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they would like, because the thing is, man, it's not like, you know, how many times do you see in I'm talking about in universe stuff right now, like in universe, they don't have a ship. So they're using something that is like Tauntauns getting pulled by a wagon, which is like super primitive. But if you look at the way that it's set up, they've got the harnesses, they've got a specific wagon, they've got like everything, and how many Tauntauns. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
Like, actually, what the hell are they doing in the movie that means that we are going to be at a point where they are going through this snowy planet on a wagon being pulled by Tauntauns?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm so confused. Like, I'm so confused as to why they want that.
I legit had an unprompted text from my uncle who was like, damn, that Star Wars commercial is cool. It reminded me of the OG Super Bowl commercials, and that's cool. They're doing a new movie. See, like, that's cool. What my question is, well, not really my question, just sort of my thinking is, that's such a small, percentage of the target audience, because everyone outside of America has no idea of that. Like, we've got absolutely no comprehension of what a traditional Super Bowl ad would be, unless you're an absolute diehard. And then the guys within America, it's only a certain age range too. So I'd say maybe 20% of the audience. I'd say it's about 20% of the audience. But yeah, I mean, like, for those that resonated with, absolutely cool, because I'm sure it would have been like insanely nostalgic. But I'm just thinking, for the amount of money they've pumped into that, what are they really getting out of it?
Yeah, look, at the same time, I think they understand that kids are going to be there. And the issue with influencer marketing is they hype it up so much. They go, we're going to get a whole trailer. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
blood. Like, it's 30 seconds. What are you expecting?
Yeah.
But like, I really do enjoy if they're targeting people like your uncle who is in an older generation.
Yeah.
If they're targeting an older generation to get back into Star Wars, I'm all here for it. I'm absolutely all here for it. I reckon that is so sick, so sick. Oh yeah, dude, he's just chucked in there. He's commercials definitely targeted towards the 40 to 65-year-olds who remember the
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. And see, the thing is, I remember a lot of those commercials from what, like, my mum would have all of, like, we were in a horse family. So we
Yeah.
would see
Yeah.
all, like, really, really similar kind of stuff. And she was very America obsessed. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we would be watching all of the Super Bowl commercials and
That's cool.
seeing what new media is coming up. Yeah, it was cool. And so it's like, you got this thing that is obviously very specifically targeted towards an older generation. I'm honestly, I am not upset about it at all. I'm
Yeah.
just like preferencing, not upset about it at all. I'm just really confused about what the hell they're doing and
Yeah.
how this fits in. Like, what part of this? Like, it gave me so many more questions. It definitely, like, because how many times had we heard like this is going to be a movie that connects all of Ahsoka, and this is like leading towards a massive escalation,
Mm,
like Avengers, you know what I mean? And then you're gonna have to
yeah.
pull Ahsoka and like all of the Rebels crew and Mando and Luke and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And it's just like, wait, hold on, this is not going to be that at all. I think what's going to I think it's changed my perspective now to be like, I think with a low budget and targeting towards an older generation, what we're most likely going to have is we're going to have here something that affects the outer world massively, but it's
Mm,
localized onto a very specific planet. Like, as much as the start's going to be whatever, I don't know why they got another Razor Crest. I really, dude, the N1 Naboo Starfighter is my favorite ship. I think that is the
yeah.
coolest, dude. It's like the coolest hot rod motorbike kind of Star Wars ship ever. Dude, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. It's so sick. Don't bring back the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest is cool, but that's not the Razor Crest we know. You know what I mean? Anyway, um, so we're gonna get that for whatever, and then I think we're gonna get trapped on this snowy planet. And I'm keen. I'm keen. I
Well,
really don't know what it's gonna be, but I wonder if it's gonna be Hoth.
they did confirm it's Hoth. That what like
Oh,
from with the Tauntauns, that is Hoth.
I thought it was. I thought it was a. I thought it was like a little bit of a joke when someone was saying like it could be Hoth, but like
But I don't.
I mean
Yeah.
I was, why would they put Tauntauns in and not put it on Hoth? But
Yeah.
then
But
what's gonna happen?
yeah. Yeah. And that. But
I'm
then
like
I'm like,
so confused.
did they just make this for the Super Bowl thing? Like, because we've seen them on the snowy planet in the trailer. But have they just done this for a Super Bowl ad for some reason, or is this actually telling us they're going to be on Hoth in the movie too?
Mm.
But
Look, I don't know
yeah.
how the Empire would be on Hoth with the Rebel base there, unless they completely.
Oh, they ran that shit over because remember they all evacuated, so they ran that shit over.
Yeah, but I wonder why the Rebels would. Like, they would remove it completely. Like, they wouldn't want more systems under their control. Dude, I mean, not even getting started on the New Republic. And the New Republic are a bunch of dog shit fucking political people. And oh wait, dude, there's so many comments.
I reckon next about 30
Yeah.
seconds we saw a celebration. That would be an amazing trailer in theaters, hype with minimal spoiler, selling us on a vibe. I do have that trailer recorded. I should get that. But I was trying to think when we got that first trailer for Mando a few months ago now, like last year. I was trying to compare it to the one we got in at Celebration, and there was a couple scenes we got in the one that everyone saw that I don't remember being in the one at Celebration, but I think there was one or two scenes at the Celebration one that were really cool that we didn't get in Japan, that we didn't get in the one that everyone saw. Like the scene where Grogu and Babu, the Anzellans are walking through the like sewer pipes or whatever it looks like, those underground pipes with the water. I do not remember that in Japan. But I think there was some more snowtrooper stuff in the Japan trailer we didn't get in the one everyone saw.
Love the look of the snowtroopers, bro.
Yeah, they're so
I love the look of the snowtroopers. Also, Ben Maynard with an absolute cracking theory. Absolute cracking theory.
That'd be
Guys,
cool.
here's my theory. What if they go to Echo Base and find an old Razor Crest in the back? Love that.
That's cool.
I absolutely love that.
That'd be cool.
I absolutely love that. And because it's an old ship. It's an old ship. I would love that. That'd be so sick. That would be so cool.
Imagine the new one explodes.
Man, if they exploded again, that would actually make me piss myself. Like that would be so funny.
It's just gonna be like a running joke now.
Yeah, Eddie Razor Crest. Oh, but we found it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of the N1. I thought that was the coolest ship.
Well, we'll get an
look,
explanation.
Yeah. Dude, if they blow up the N1.
Well, actually, here's a working theory. What if he needs the Razor Crest because it has things that the N1 doesn't have? For example, he can store his bounties on the Razor Crest. What if it's something like that? You know, the Razor Crest has a lot of things that the N1 doesn't have.
I agree, and I know he was talking about wanting to get a bigger ship.
Yeah,
I get it, but like what I wanted a different ship, like not another Razor Crest. I wanted a different ship that has the N1 that's able to dock on the top of it. So he's like, like those camper vans that they chuck a motorbike on the back of the camper vans.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. Chuck that on there. And then for fast getaways, you got to, but then you've got your own like bigger one. You got a toilet and whatever. Cause like, imagine going in that. Here, Mossy said, maybe that's the point. Keep their cards close to the chest and not give the modern Star Wars fans anything, and then use the nostalgic Super Bowl ad to bring back the older fans to the theaters. Dude, this is definitely targeted towards older fans.
Yeah.
Definitely. Essentially, let the movie speak for itself. I agree. They will explain what happened. Bro, I actually want a Boba Fett season 2.
Dude, I want a Boba Fett season 2.
I want a Boba Fett season 2.
Give
Come on,
now.
man.
Do you know what would be?
Give Tam another chance.
I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of a ship. Because you said because Mando wanted a bigger ship, but you didn't want the Razor Crest. Do you have a ship in mind that you would have liked him to have instead of another Razor Crest? Because I've got one in my head. I've got one in my head.
The Onyx Cinder would be sick. Anyways,
Ooh.
I think that's one of the coolest designed ships.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a whiteboard.
We've been doing drawings, man. Come on, I'm gonna get like a top. I'm gonna get a top view of this thing, because obviously you've got like what I kind of wanted was like Cad Bane's ship. So you've got like
2 can play that game.
Yeah, and then you got like this whole thing at the back. I don't know. I'm just doing a basic ship, man. And then
this is the ship I was thinking they could have, right? If you know, this is just a really crude drawing. But this is the one I was thinking they could have, right?
oh, bro, dude, can we kiss? Can we?
But no,
the worst drawing.
I was gonna say
not at all what I wanted.
While you finish your drawing, Picasso, what I actually did think though was if they could have a version of the Twilight. So remember, the Twilight is the ship that Anakin and Ahsoka have, especially in the Clone Wars movie. And the Clone Wars movie is obviously about them saving Rodder. So I just think it'd be really cool, like neat little throwback, because obviously Rodder the Hutt features in Mando and Grogu as well. Imagine he had the Twilight, or a similar ship to the
That'd
Twilight.
be sick. That would be sick.
Just as a neat little callback to the Clone Wars movie. Is this an actual ship, or have you just designed like a brand new one here?
No, I'm designing a brand new one. This is going to be the new Mando ship.
Yeah.
Because okay, I'm just putting on top. So obviously the N1 Naboo. All right, obviously the N1 Naboo. What I'm thinking is like this. Oh my god.
Is there a world where
Oh my
there's a
God.
bigger scale N1? Obviously, it loses like what it's good for with its speed and agility, but is there? Nah.
Sure. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I got this.
No ship,
Okay.
just jetpack. Just jetpack. Dude, imagine Grogu with like a little helmet.
Blood. Oh, that'd be so sick. Man. Like this. Like that. You've got some, like, you know how sharks have those remora fish?
Yeah.
I wanted it like that. So the very top of it is going to be like, so you've got.
Ben says if they're going back to prequel ships, they should somehow stumble upon the Sith infiltrator. Dude, that would be sick. That would
be so sick.
That would be sick.
Dude, yeah, imagine they find
all
all of this old Sith stuff. And then Grogu has to, like, he's like, oh, look at what the Jedi have. Like, we found some Jedi artifacts. And then it's like Darth Bane going, bro, kill everyone that you know and love.
Dude. Yeah, that'd be sick.
And then,
imagine Grogu being dark side inclined, though. That'd be ridiculous. Imagine, Grogu being dark side inclined.
That'd be kind of sick. That would be sick. Actually, you know what? Like that. Oh hell yeah, bro! This is insane. This is Mando's ship coming up.
You got it.
Way. This is Mando's new ship, and oh my god, bro! You know what would be crazy?
Yeah.
If they actually, like, this was what his proper ship looked like.
Yeah, maybe they're just waiting for someone to come up with one, and you're coming up with it right now. Because they just finished reshoots for it, which is fairly normal. I know the movie only comes out in 2 months, but like going through the Star Wars archives and stuff, there's scenes that got reshot 2-3 months before the movie came out. So that's very normal.
Okay, where is this? Come on. Come on, you bloody bastard. Come on, you bloody bastard. Okay, this is getting, like, really specific here, bro.
Yeah. Let's say I don't even know what sort of ship I'd draw, so I got nothing. A Sith infiltrator would be cool. I've still got that Lego set. I've got so many. I never thought I'd be the kind of guy that has Lego sets in boxes, like sealed, not, and haven't built them yet. But that is me right now because I've got them. I just have nowhere to put them, so I just haven't built them. That's
kind of sick, bro.
But yeah, I've got.
You should do a video on it.
I will when I get room to build them. But I'm trying to think what I've got. I've got the big one I've got, which I actually have built before, but I took it apart. Actually, I've got 2 sets like that. But I took it apart because they're just massive and I had nowhere to put them. I've got the UCS gunship that has Mace Windu and a clone with it. I've got the Mos Eisley Cantina. I've got the Star Wars logo. I've got the Sith Infiltrator. What have I got? I've got a droid carrier. What else have I got? I got a bunch of those Phantom Menace sets. I got a couple. I reckon I'd have a solid, like 7-8 sets that I just have not built.
But it's kind of like I really like keeping the boxes of stuff. I'm not 100%. I really like keeping it.
Keep the empty boxes as well, dude. Because I'm always like, if some reason I overpack them up, I've got the boxes there, instructions. If I ever sell them for whatever reason, I've still got the boxes.
Are you ready for this sick drawing, bro?
Yes, I am.
This might be too good to be true. Just by the way, just letting you know.
Too good to be true.
Here, let me swap over to this bad boy.
Oh my god! Is that?
I know.
Is that an N1 inside a fucking ship?
Huge exhaust.
Is that an N1 inside a ship?
It's on the top. That's the cockpit. So that's like a dual bay cockpit. You've got the
Okay.
wings with thrusters.
Oh
You've
my
got
god.
thrusters on the side here. It's like leveled up. So this is a platform. So it's like this is obviously the wings. It's like leveled up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is at the top, and it's like perfectly going down. I don't know how I was gonna add it on this side, but like I kind of wanted to show it was like this. You know what I mean?
Doug
And
Chang,
it's like,
eat your heart out.
dude, I know. Doug Chang, mate, be careful. I'm coming for your job, buddy.
Doug
Yeah,
Chang,
so
eat your heart out.
you have like that. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, here, I fucked that up. Yeah, this is insane, guys. So you know what I mean? Like, and then you've got like you got this little person in here, and you get like, oh, I don't know, hey, you know, hey, whoa, like that's a little person in there.
Is
It's
that
like,
your
dude, it's a huge ship.
is that your Babu Frick impersonation?
Hey,
Yeah.
bad baby. Yeah, dude, that's kind of my idea. That's kind of my idea.
That's
like what
sick.
I wanted to see. What I wanted to see, man.
That's
'Cause,
sick,
like,
dude.
I wanted something that incorporated the N1. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
on top,
Yeah.
or if this is, you know, I don't care if this is the bottom view.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, just remove the person. That's the bottom view.
That's sick.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
kind of what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I wanted. And then just having this like really sick new moment of we can't fit everything in here, man. We're about to go on vacation or whatever. I need something that's better. And then boom, he goes, oh, by the way, I have this old ship out back. It was an old pirate era thing.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, what? Pirates?
Yeah.
I hate pirates, but I'll steal their ship. And then and then next thing you know, you got fucking sick shit.
That's sick, dude.
Thanks, man. That's
Ben,
that's my thought.
Ben was just touching on Forbes listed Lucas as the fourth greatest living American innovator behind Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a list of 250 or something, I think. Yeah, it was number 4.
Dude, I mean, like, he made Lucasfilm.
Made everything. He's
Literally.
the reason I could fucking edit my videos. He did everything.
Yeah.
He did everything.
He's the best. He's the best.
Yeah.
Put some respect on Lucas's name.
100%.
Also, have you seen the whole Forbes 30 under 30 thing? Most of, like, the moment people go on Forbes 30 under 30, they either go bankrupt or they go bankrupt or their business completely fails.
So it's like this phenomenon. If you get on the Forbes 30 under 30, you're just screwed.
I think it's a mindset. Of like, also a lot of people have found out to be, you know, like stealing money or doing something bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all. But either way, yeah, I know it's a list. Sublet. But no, like honestly, man, I think Lucas is the greatest innovator of our modern times. Like as much as there's or like creatively, as much as there's like amazing achievements of, you know, like fucking bro, they've got this amazing rocket that can fly down and get caught. Like, holy shit, that's some technology. But creatively, man, the ability for us to be able to do stuff is just exponential now. And all because this guy wanted to make lightsabers.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And Sublet says, sounds like a Yuzhan Vong style ship. Hell yeah.
Here you go. That's one for you, Jeremy. I know you've got this plan to the fucking T. You've got it all designed in your beautiful little head.
I want him to die.
World's biggest Mando fan, by the way, guys. World's biggest Mando fan.
Dude, okay. Okay, so this is hard, right? One hand, you've got Jeremy, I'm Jeremy, and I love Star Wars, and the Mandalorian's my favorite character. You know, like he's the coolest guy ever. On the other hand, I'm like, give my favorite character a warrior's death.
Yeah, okay.
Give my man the ability to die with honor. The whole thing about the Mandalorian creed is that you die. It's kind of like Vikings. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You either come back with your shield, or sorry, Sparta. You either come back with your shield or on it. You know, and I think at the time, like he's old enough to pass the torch. I'm big on that. You know, like you got to pass the torch. You got to have the next generation coming through, and Mando can't do as much. And what's he gonna do? Just like sit around, bro? No. Like Mando, if he can't do everything, he's racking his brain, freaking out, going, "God, what am I gonna like?" There's so much of this world, and I just don't have the physical capabilities anymore. And now he's got the love of his life, which is Grogu. You know, like he's got this kid that he's protecting, and he wants to give the rest of his life to. This is what I think. All right, he's Ben. Ben said at least he can't overdose on the Force like Luke. Lol.
I think I was gonna say my
He
only
can't.
question is: do you think, like, in terms of the story, is Grogu old enough for Mando to die?
Yes,
He is. You reckon?
I think in this movie he's going to speak.
Okay, because it feels like they're
So
only just getting started now. You know, because obviously last time we saw him, that he's just taking him on as an apprentice and that kind of thing.
yeah, I agree. I agree. I just think honestly, if they're turning this into like a trilogy, different story.
Yeah.
Different story. But if this is I'm acting as if this is a one and done movie. There can't be more Mando. There cannot be. Like if you're going to keep a character in that kind of like mythos, you know, at the level that everyone has him at, is insane. It's insane. It's next level. It's next level. No one can compare. So if you can have Mando at that level, then it's like, bro, you got to kill him off. You got to kill him off and let him have that like set in stone as one of the best characters in Star Wars. It's the same as Vader. You know, if they were able to continue Vader along, like, hey, and by the way, thank you, Luke, for saving me. I'm just a guy now, just doing bad things. I'm a cool guy. Then it would ruin him. It would ruin the character, and you wouldn't have the quality. Now the difference is we can see more Darth Vader, but within the time frame that we know him, and that's just adds to stuff. That's why they do it limited and all that kind of stuff. But like, they can't show him really becoming more, because the whole thing is that he's a bad person that at the end became good, which was a great saving grace, and then he died. He became one with the Force. That's his story. Done. Like, just wash your hands of it. It's beautiful. You know, fill in the gaps before that. That's cool, but not too many. Leave the mystery. And with Mando, I think the same thing. Like, if you're going to have this character that is really set in and to pass the torch to Grogu, because they can't do more dad and son things, because Mando will die. They're coming up to bigger and badder villains. Like, in the end, like if you see the kind of, you know, tree, like the inverse tree of villains, you've got your big bad guy, and then breaks off into two separate factions, like there, and then you've got down more, and then you're like this and all that kind of shit. Here, let me show you guys. And dude, it just keeps getting more, and then it's like, oh dude, oh my god, this guy, and then this guy's gonna become this and this and this and this, and then it's just like it gets even more, and oh man, oh my god, and then this guy on this side becomes even bigger, and then oh my god. So like, dude, you just keep going down this whole thing. And you know what Mando's done? Mando's killed this guy, he's killed that guy, he's killed this guy and this guy. And then we've gone to the next level, right? We're coming up to some of the big bad guys. Like, we've got this guy and this guy and this guy. Now we've got this guy, boom, gone. What else are you going to do? Now, these people, right? Obviously, if you've got Palps, right? If you've got Palps at the top, it's only logical that these two guys are way too powerful for Mando to take on. As much as I want him to, as much as I need him to, because oh my god, dude, that hallway scene at the end of season 3 was so sick.
Yeah,
R5, next one. Dude, sick. Oh, so sick. He can't come up against any more villains. He can't come, like, they're getting too big, they're getting too great, and he's only one Mandalorian. He's only if you're going into the big leagues, you need big league shit like the Force. And the next thing that's going to happen is now. Okay, you guys haven't seen One Piece. You guys haven't seen One Piece, but I'm like really big into One Piece right now. There's a point where the main character. Well, I mean, not really. Yeah, okay. I'm trying not to spoil it, but it's not really the main
That's
character.
Like
Actually, no, I'm gonna spoil it for you. I'm gonna spoil it. Anyways, the main character, his brother died. Now, the whole time before, he was going up against all of these like insanely powerful people that were just way too tough, you know. And he looked at all of his crew that had been with him for what, like, I think it was only a year at this point. And he looked at his crew and he goes, guys, we need to run. He's never like this, by the way. He's always the coolest dude. And he goes, guys, we need to run. We're not strong enough. They're going to kill us. And as everyone's running, there's this guy with a specific power that teleports people when he touches them, and he like slaps them all away. He's all gone, and then the Luffy is looking at it. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't do anything." He gets captured, gets taken away, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
He needed his brother to die to have the mental clarity to level up and become a better person. He goes, "I'm not ready for this new world," because it was a very clear shift. Like to give you an idea, so that you've got this is how it works, right? The scribbled thing down the middle here, that's the red line, and you've got 2 different seas. Now this is the beginner sea with islands going all like this, and you pop from different island there, right? So you've got this amazing thing, but you've got a very clear red line which you have to go under. And now this is the new world. The new world is like insanely hard. It's full of all the biggest, baddest guys, the greatest powered dudes. In the new world, he wouldn't survive. He would die within a second, because on that red line, he was encountering people that were going to the new world and they were overpowering him. So he spent 2 years to train. Long story short, that's what Grogu needs. Because the thing is, Grogu has lost how many masters? But none of them have cared for him like Mando has. Mando has been the guy who's just gone, I'm here, I'm for you, I don't give a fuck about all of these guys. Like, I'm not trying to adhere to some old Jedi ritual bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for you, and I want you because you're my kid. And I love that. I really, really love that about him. So for that, you need someone that's going to die. You need Mando to sacrifice his life for Grogu. And I've thought of the whole thing.
I know you have.
I've like, basically, for the people who haven't heard this, I'll make it really, really quick. Pretty much what I have is the idea that they're all in this spot, like this kind of it's a big open place, but they're in like a shrouded area. It's got rocks and trees kind of covering it, but they know, like, you've got all of these people and one singular ship. The ship, okay, I'm not gonna just. Oh yeah, dude, I can just rub this out with my hands. I forgot about that. Okay, so the idea that I have is that they're in this circle. The ship is because I'm not gonna draw that quickly. So they're in the circle. The ship is here, right? And it's got its little things down going into it. Now you've got people all here. These circles are all of these different people. Oh my god, they're so scary. So you got all these people here and they're all closing in. Mando is there with Grogu, a bunch of other guys that are helping to restore whatever power for whatever people. And he's looking at this whole thing, and he's like, Mando knows, I'm not going to be able to get out of this. this is where I die, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben. But like, and then so you have Mando in the middle, and man, like, and all of them are fighting. They're like, maybe you've got a lightsaber at this time, and it's like they're all, but there's too many people. There's way too many people. Kind of like a Halo Reach at the end of Halo Reach. If you've ever played Halo Reach, oh my god, it's like one of the best things. I need that to be the death. And he's fighting it, and Mando's like, because he's got his dual. I don't know. I hope they keep the dual wield from season 3. That was so sick. Anyways, and he's like, oh, he's getting hit. Oh, getting hit. He realizes at that point when he's getting hit, okay, hold on. They need to go. I need to protect the people that I care about and that I love. So he says to Grogu, he goes, Grogu, get on the ship. Grogu's like, maybe he's like looking, like trying to speak, but he's like, oh, I don't know if I can. Trying to speak, he's like, and he's like, Grogu, go. You know, the way that Mando does it.
Yeah,
Grogu, go. And then you got all the guys like, take him and go. And you've got this like little viewing platform. You've got this little viewing platform on the ship. Then you see Grogu holding his head up and his hands against the glass. He's like looking at it, and all of the guys are like, prepare the ship. It's like, we're under heavy fire. We got to get out of here. Mando, come with us. And Mando's like, you guys are the priority. This is the way. And then like dude, and it's just like it's like a deep bass version of the Mando theme song.
Oh, good lord!
And it's just like, and he looks and he's got his back and he's just like, what? Maybe he's got his back against the rock. He's like, and everyone's like, Mando. He's like, ow, and he goes, all right, you're not leaving. He goes on his thing. He just got, dude, goosebumps. Anyways, and he gets on his like on his little gauntlet. He goes, boop, 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 and the thing goes, and Grogu's there like, no. And then they're like, everyone's like, no, Mando, what are you doing? He's like, get out of here. This will get you out of orbit. Get to this planet. And because he's on a little hologram in the thing, get out, and then they're just looking down, and you're seeing this final shot of Mando, and the stormtroopers are surrounding him, and he's like, and like they shoot the blaster out of his hand, and then and it's like they're coming up, and he just takes out his vibroblade, just like, and he's taking people down. He's like, come on, jumps like just taking some cunts down, just and then deep bass Mando theme, hell yeah. But like then he's like tearing people apart, and all they see is they see Mando falling to the ground and all of these stormtroopers going over, and then you see all of their rifles, and it's just an array of blaster fire, just and you're just seeing flashes of red. And yeah. And then in the end, like after all of that, because they're obviously going to leave the body, all you see, well, like, so Grogu's flying up and he's sobbing, like absolutely sobbing out of his Grogu eyes, and he just goes, Dad.
Oh my god, it's gonna be feeling like fucking Simba and Mufasa. My god.
Yeah, man. And then at the end you get a fast forward, and it's like I'm talking about the Halo Reach right now, but like you get a fast forward, and then you see the helmet in this, like you see the helmet in the sand. And this is the time skip, by the way. This is the time skip. See the helmet in the sand, and it's all like dusty and worn and all that kind of shit because it's been in the elements for so long. And you see a green hand. It's a close up of the helmet. You see a green hand grab the top of the helmet, lift it up, and hold it like Boba Fett was holding Jango's helmet. And then Grogu's in this full set of armor. He's a teenager at this point, and or like an adult, and he's just like
teenager for them. He's already like 50.
Yeah, legit. But then he's like, "This is the way." End of movie. Dude, I think I just made the coolest. Like, I'm sorry, but that would be the coolest fucking thing
Oh my
ever. Just
God.
like, just the hand going down, like you see just a close up of this helmet, and there's nothing but like maybe the visor's broken in a little bit, and it's like all cracked and worn and weathered and dirty, and he's got to like pull it out of the dirt a little bit.
My
And
goodness.
he just grabs it. He just grabs it with his 3 fingers, and he picks it up, and he's like squat, like he's on one knee, and he's just like, "This is the way."
Lucasfilm hired this man.
Boom.
My goodness. He's going with the whole fucking movie.
Man, just saying.
I'm the concept artist, by the way.
That's 100%.
I've been hired to do concept designs. My goodness.
Yeah, I think that would be probably the coolest way to end it.
You've got me kind of hype. I don't want to see him die yet. I still feel like there's elements of his story to be told. Well, not necessarily his story, but like his role.
But that's the beauty of it.
Journey.
That's the beauty of it, you know. I think we're so used to these days getting media that I don't think they're going to do it. That's gory, but that's exactly what I would do as a man. Okay, watch me make. I'm going to make movies someday, and watch me make a night fantasy movie, and that scene is fucking in there. I swear to God,
you're gonna be like, I have
be in there.
When people are interviewing you about it, you're gonna be like, I have been envisioning this scene since I did this fucking podcast with this absolute dickhead. And
no, absolute sexy man.
Oh my God,
absolute sexy man.
If you do
bro, and you're just gonna be like, fuck, he called it from this one. Yeah, Mando deep bass.
Deep bass. Brick. What's going on?
What is up, Brick? But yeah, dude, I reckon honestly, dude, what about Knights versus Aliens? That would be sick. Knights versus Aliens. And then you've got like some sick blaster fire. Anyways. But yeah, dude, I reckon that would be such a good way to finish him off. And to really transition, because like the thing is, man, I'm so sick of this child-friendly Star Wars. Give us some fucking adult shit, man. Give us some fucking adult shit. Like, dude, if you're going the adult side of things, if you want to go for like, you know, this is the Western cool, man. Oh my God. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send an email. I'm gonna send an email to Dave Filoni, and I'm gonna tell him that whole idea. And I'm gonna be like, someone needs to die like this, bro.
Imagine they use it. Imagine they use it for like Barbie Frick. Barbie Frick goes out like that. Oh yes, bad baby.
Barbie Frick's last words are bad baby. A little bad baby. That would be so funny.
As he's getting lit up by stormtroopers. Bad baby.
Bad baby. Bad baby. That would be so funny. Yeah. Oh, I don't care if it's adult stuff as long as it's not Tony Gilroy shit. That is like. If it's action adult stuff, then yes. Yeah, I get you.
Like we want more episode 3 Vader from Kenobi. Like he's dragging kids out, snapping their necks.
Yes. I will say though, I really did enjoy the Tony Gilroy stuff in season 2. Just saying. It's not for everyone. I get that. It's very different Star Wars. I just thought it was a really cool, different version. I mean, look, I hope that if it's the end or if it's not, I just hope that they tell the story that they want to tell, because they're going to tell something good. You know, I'm really keen for it. I know that Favreau is like, I'm going to leave if I can't tell my story, and they need him desperately. So, is there a world where say Mando dies and, you know, the Mandalorian IP becomes more than him, you know, and Grogu steps up to the plate? I think that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing this movie. That's why, like, if he dies, like, I don't know if they're going to do the kid friendly. Anyways, I'm just going to retire. It's like, okay, cool.
Nah,
You know, go live on your ranch somewhere. But like the whole
that'd be
thing
so
is,
lame, dude.
bro, the whole thing is that he was given the chance to retire, and then he said, "Fuck you! I'm gonna go take down more imperial people."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's no way he's gonna retire. That's not him. Like I'm a big fan of Mando, but I'm also a big fan of telling the story right. And Mando would die to save Grogu. That's just
100%.
like simple.
100%.
He would die to save Grogu. That's it.
100%.
Bad baby. Ben says, I will say this: if we get the Tony Gill reaction stuff from the final parts of the second season, then that's fine. But the rest of it's past, lol. That's my olive branch.
Hey, that's fair.
You can tell the story with Grogu as the lead. I love him, but I don't know. Well, that's the whole thing. If he needs to grow up, you know, he's not going to be a kid anymore. You can't have him as kid, cute little. You made your money, and you can still make your money on baby Grogu stuff. Like, oh, look at the baby Grogu, and then everyone's like, oh my god, he's so cute. But then if he's like a teenager, look at what they did with Groot. You know, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible to still make it cute, but then also not crazy. Like if he's a teenager, that's awesome. Make a teenager. He's got like some couple of wisps of hair, and like he's a little bit bigger, but not too big. But he's kind of like built. He's well set. Awesome. Love that. Like he's still cute. He's cute, but he's a different kind of cute now, and it's okay. Like my issue with Grogu as a character, but I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him being a baby. They're so scared to lose that extra bit of income from keeping Grogu as a child that they're like, you know, I'm just gonna inhibit his story when his story could be really cool. Forgotten about in the Jedi Empire, and then you've got a Mandalorian taking him on, which is two very different ideals, but gel them together could be crazy. Also, Ben says, I know this is Disney level cheesy, but what if it ends with Mando going back to that earthquake planet where he met that chick from the past seasons? Happy ending for him, though. Dude, I would love that. I think I talked about this in a previous episode. Like, I want him to go back to her.
That'd be cool.
I want him to go back to her.
That'd be cool.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man. But yeah, no, honestly, I would love to see that.
That'd be cool.
But dude, I reckon, honestly, that was a great episode. I think we should wrap it up on a high
episode. Thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you for staring at our drawings.
I rubbed mine out. But I loved your one.
I'll rub mine out too then.
No.
Goodbye, sweet Mando.
Deep bass Mando theme.
Goodbye, sweet
bass. Mando, no.
We should make an edit of that, and then that can be like sound for our show.
If I knew how to edit sounds, I would make it.
If I knew how to do sound at all, we'd do it. But
Deep bass Mando.
I'm experimenting for a video. Like, I've got the script written in that, but a lot of it is dialogue between two characters, and well, not a lot, but like a decent chunk. And so to make the differences between them a lot clearer than me, rather than me just trying to put on a voice, I'm experimenting with filters and that on audio, so I can make it sound a lot more like the character. So stay tuned for that, because that's actually I've been experimenting with it, and it's actually kind of cool. It's not going to be obviously like 100%, not going to be like 100% spot on, but you'll know who's talking. You'll know who's talking.
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
God, I hope it sounds okay.
Also, Ben says it's always better to rub one out on the internet because there's potentially more. There's a potential for more people to watch.
Okay, if I keep rubbing out my whiteboard, will people watch it?
Whoa!
Oh. They have actually surprisingly been doing it's videos I didn't think would do as well have been doing like okay. That's pretty funny. And then did you tell him like, hey, I know that guy?
Like, he's a really sick dude and really handsome and cute and funny and beautiful and amazing.
I remember, I will say, at Celebration, I was in the line for, I reckon it might have been Ashley Eckstein on that first day. And there was a guy in front of me just scrolling his Instagram reels. And I was just seeing like low key if I'd pop up. I don't think I did, but I was just watching him scroll because a lot of his reels were just Star Wars. And yeah, there was like Retney's Holocron. Like, I was looking at all these guys I know just pop up on his Instagram. I was like, please be me.
Well, dude, yeah, they're coming up a lot now.
Yeah.
But man,
what reel was it, Ben? What reel was it? It wasn't the mall one, was it?
Definitely you with the mall. That was so funny.
Dude, that is impossible to see out of. There's tiny holes in the corner of the eyes and the nose. Impossible to see out of.
That was really funny, though.
Yeah, I was like, with the mall show coming up, I was like, I got it for like $20 or $30 off eBay. I was like, I could do some funny shit with this.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, dude, all of that stuff popped up on my feed so quickly. It was so funny. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
I've got it at the ready. I won't be able to hear you. But yeah, like, dude, I cannot see. I cannot see.
I knew that's exactly what your voice would sound like in there.
Cannot see.
Dude, you should put your headphones on top of that.
This is how we're going to end it.
All right, well, from Darth Maul and I... Darth Maul, would you like to say anything?
At last, we will have our revenge.
Woo! Revenge
Don't know what
on my
that
booty.
means. That just came over me. Sorry, guys.
Oh my god. It's my secret personality. The mask, calls to me. Kill him. Kill him. You're weak without me. All right, bro. Well, guys, next week we'll see you. Same time.
Same place.
Same place. It's gonna be heat. It's gonna obviously heat. It's gonna be really attractive because Jesse's gonna be there. And I'm keen to see you then. I'm keen to see you there. Oh my god, Darth got mauled. All right, guys. Well, mad love
Much love
from Jesse and I.